Hello everyone and welcome back to Get to Know Hospitality Heroes, a video interview series where we get to know more about the professional and personal lives of some of the region's most important hospitality professionals. Today I'm pleased to be joined by Laura Eggleton, who is the General Manager of Hotel Indigo Dubai Downtown. Thank you for joining us, Laura.
Thank you for having me.
So Laura discovered her passion and love for hospitality at the age of 13 while she was sheltering from the rain inside a small family hotel in her home village in England, and she's worked in a hotel ever since. She will actually be leading the efforts of the opening of the Hotel Indigo by Downtown, the forthcoming flagship property for the brand's entree into the Middle East market in 2020. So to get to know you a little bit better, I'm going to ask you a mix of career and fun questions. So are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's go for it.
Okay, so I'll start off. I've obviously touched on it a little bit with my introduction there, but why and how did you choose your career in hospitality?
So as you've mentioned, at a very young age, I was waiting for the bus with a friend of mine in the village that we grew up in, and it was raining. And of course, I did not want to get my hair wet. So I said to my friend, oh, let's go into that hotel. And it was just a small 21 bedroom family run hotel. Let's just see if they're looking for any Saturday girls.
Mm-hmm.
And we spoke with the owner and he said, yeah, actually we are. We are looking for waitresses and you can start Saturday night. So that was my job, £3.50 an hour for about 4 hours every Saturday night. And it just continued from there.
That just kind of sparked the love for it, and then ever since then you've just gone on to bigger and better things.
Exactly.
Okay, that's great. So I'm going to switch it up and hit you with a fun question now. So what was the last thing that you Googled?
Oh, okay, I'm Googling everything all the time. The last thing I Googled was a healthy banana loaf recipe. I'm trying not to buy bananas and end up leaving them to go bad so that I have the excuse to throw them in a cake. But I keep doing it. So I thought, right, okay, I need to find, rather than my trusted old recipe, I'll look for a healthy one. So yeah, I've been searching for a healthy banana loaf recipe.
Everyone's making banana bread nowadays.
I know, right? That's as good as I get, unfortunately. That's where my skill set in terms of culinary starts and finishes.
Well, it's good, it's easy, and it's tasty, so why not?
Exactly.
Okay, so just to move on now, what is it that inspires you?
I'm just inspired by really driven people. So people who set themselves goals, be those goals be opening hotels, doing a great job, a health kick, a lifestyle change, anything that that people aspire to do and really put their heart and soul into it and achieve it. So whether that be running a marathon, running a 5K, running a 10K, anything really, fundraising, anything that just inspires drive. I'm really inspired by driven people.
Okay, so is that something you look for if you're putting a team together for a hotel? Is that a characteristic that you look for?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got such a great team at Hotel Indigo, possibly the best team I've ever had. In fact, definitely the best team I've ever had. And they're all incredibly driven, experienced people that just want to contribute to the overall goal of the hotel and the success of the hotel. And bringing that team together has been probably the most rewarding part of the whole experience so far. Just having people that just, yeah, Laura, I'm on it. And that's all I need. And then I just know that they're going to follow through on everything we need. And they're going to do a great job of it because they're so driven towards the success of their careers and, of course, the success of the hotel.
That's amazing. Yeah, important to have people around you that you can trust, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm very lucky.
Okay, so again, I'll hit you with a fun question. So other than a property that you've managed, what is the best hotel you've ever stayed in?
Oh, that's such a difficult question because I'm very easily pleased, which isn't often the case when you work in the industry, but I always see the good in things. So I'd struggle to say a hotel that I don't really like, but probably my favourite, especially at the moment, is the Intercontinental Resort in Fujairah.
Okay.
I just love that they just get it so right there. Every time I go, they really take care of me. They remember what I like. They remember what I mentioned last time that I enjoyed, and just really pull out all the stops. And it's like a little holiday. So even though it's just an hour and a half from home, I really feel like I'm on holiday. So any excuse to go to Fujairah, I'm there.
And when you go to other hotels, are you looking for things that you can kind of inspire you, that you think, oh, that's good, I might implement that, or or vice versa, anything that you don't like?
Yes, but also no, because I'm really all about doing things that are completely different and haven't been done before. So Hotel Indigo is a lifestyle boutique brand. So whilst there's amazing things in other hotels, I really want to find my own feet and find my own inspiration from various other portals, etc., that I can then implement into the hotel of my own. But there's loads of things that inspire me in other hotels and provoke me to think about different ideas and what I can do and how I can do it slightly differently rather
Yeah.
than, run of the mill things that we'd find in hotels.
Yeah, rather than just a copy paste, you can use some things as inspiration.
Exactly. I want to go first, exactly.
Yeah.
So things that haven't been seen or done before, as it were.
Definitely. Okay, so what is the best piece of career advice that you've ever received?
It's the best piece, and it's also the most simple, and it simply is just be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And once I was told this by a mentor maybe 6 years ago, Laura, just be yourself. And it really is such worthy advice. Like, you're hired because of who you are, because of your individuality, because of the things that you bring to the table that aren't the same as the person that maybe works in the neighbouring hotel, etc., etc. And I just think that it's true. Like, just be yourself, and authenticity is a really powerful trait. So I always encourage all of my team to, just be yourself. And I say that to everyone when it comes to interviews. If people ask me for interview tips, just be yourself, and that's all you need to do.
Simple and effective, yeah. Career and life advice, I guess.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, you talked a little bit about your banana bread earlier, but I'm going to ask you now, do you prefer sweet or savoury?
Oh yeah, I've obviously answered that one indirectly. Definitely sweet. Sweet all day long, every day. Mainly because the connotations that I have that surround sweet things are always good. So it's birthday parties, celebrations. We do something great at the hotel, we get a cake. We always get a cake, and almost the bigger the party, the more the cake. So that's sort of why, like, sweet things, I just associate sweet things with great experiences and great achievements, etc., and parties, which of course I love.
Absolutely, yeah, got that connection to good times. Okay,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
before I let you go, I'm going to ask you one more question. Obviously, this series is all about hospitality heroes and people that are really driving the industry forward. Is there anyone that you'd like to mention or nominate as your hospitality hero, someone that might have influenced your career or made a real impression on you?
There's so many. I almost feel like I'm doing a disservice to the others because there's so many people that inspire me every day. I couldn't choose. I couldn't tell you. There's so many heroes around me. Actually, I will nominate someone because she is just so fantastic, and she works with me. She's the director of finance at my hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and Neetu Sajnani, and she's just gives me such great vibes all the time. Nothing's ever a challenge. I can 100% rely on her, and that's a really nice thing to have in the team that you surround yourself with, especially your right hand man, or as in my case, your right hand woman. So yeah, she inspires me, and she's my absolute hospitality hero.
Amazing. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us today, Laura. It's been a pleasure speaking to you and getting to know you a little bit better. And we hope to see you at the Hotel Show Dubai next year.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Perfect. Thanks very much.